Minasan, konnichiwa, squishytalk.w, yokoso. Today we are at Cup Noodle Museum here in Yokohama, and this is one of the things you must do whenever you visit Yokohama, but I've never done it before, so I'm really excited to have a look at it all today. Anyway, if you like videos like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. And let's get into it. Whoa. It's so spacious in here and the ceiling is so high. I really wasn't expecting that. So since 2011, this museum has had over 10 million visitors, and in January they installed this on the staircase here. And it's really cool because the further back you go, the more amazing it looks. It's so incredible. It's so eye-catching. As soon as you walk into the museum, this is one of the first things you see. We're now at the top of the staircase and you can see a cup noodle model right behind me, and it's been structured using bamboo, and then the outside is made with paper. It was actually created by some students at a university in Kyoto. So it's completely handmade, and I would encourage you to climb up the stairs and turn around so you can see it, because otherwise you would easily miss it. But it is incredible. This room is so cool because you have a physical timeline of when all of these instant noodles were released, or instant ramen. So you can see the first one here was actually released in 1958, and this is the first instant ramen in the world. And then the first cup ramen was released in 1971, and you can see all of them all the way around you, 360 degrees, and it's a little bit overwhelming. But honestly, it's so spectacular to see all these different varieties of instant ramen. So something that I found really interesting was soba and curry cup noodle was actually released before seafood flavor, which is so crazy to me because I always thought that the seafood flavor would have been one of the first ones to be released because it's so popular and you see it everywhere. But no, soba and curry came first. So this end section here, these are the ones that I've seen in the UK, and it's so crazy to think how few we actually have in the UK when there are actually so many different types of instant ramen. But my dad absolutely loves these. His favorite is actually the teriyaki soba, so he would be really excited to see this. These are sectioned by area in the world. So this is Europe right here, then you have Singapore, Vietnam, India, so you can see instant ramen from all over the world. So this is a replica of the laboratory that the founder created instant ramen in, and basically he only slept 4 hours a night, and this was in his backyard. It took about a year to perfect the recipe, and it's so crazy to think that instant ramen started somewhere like this, but it's really cool to be able to see it. So we can actually go inside and check it out, so let's go. So this is the device he would have used to cut the noodles. Behind me, you can see the history of Momofuku Ando, who was the founder of instant ramen. But what's really cool is there are kind of two sections. So there's the top half that you can see if you're an adult because it's in your eye line, but also it's written especially for kids down at a lower level to meet their eye line. So they've really thought through all of the possibilities about the different types of people that are going to be coming to this museum, and they've made it friendly for everyone. From 1965, they started printing the out-of-date date on the chicken ramen, and at the time it wasn't a very common thing to do, so they kind of led the way in doing that. So that's why we now see it everywhere, the out-of-date date, which is incredibly useful. I love this because I've always wanted to see what it looks like inside the cup ramen, because obviously when you open it you only see the top, you don't see what's going on inside the cup. So it's really cool that you can see that here. So there are a bunch of different reasons why it's convenient to have cup noodles in a cup. And the thing that I like the most is the fact that it's very difficult to break the noodles when they're in a cup. And I think that makes so much sense, and I can't believe I only learnt that today. So if you've ever wondered how the noodles get into the cup, this is the answer. Most people think they would drop the noodles into the cup, but actually if you do that, you can't guarantee that it's even. So the cup drops onto the noodles, and that way you can make sure it's all even. So this part of the museum is what makes it so unique, and you can actually make your own cup noodle here, and it will be completely customized to your taste. And I love that so much, and I can see why that draws so many people to come here. So let's do it. Before I show you my cup noodle, I'm going to warn you, I cannot draw. So here it is. It looks crazy, I know. So all that's left to do now is make the actual cup noodle. Let's do it. So while you're queuing up to make your own cup noodle, you can actually see here that there's a factory where you can make the noodles from scratch. That was so much fun. So you had 4 options for soup. I chose chili tomato, and then you could choose 4 toppings as well, and I chose kani, ebi, negi, and cheese. So there's only one way to find out how good that is. So I'll try it later and let you know. So the reason why you inflate these bags is to protect your cup noodle, I guess, on your way home. And it's kind of crazy. It's really, really full of air. You can also tie it with this, so it's a very trendy bag. So rather unexpectedly, there's a food area here, and it serves noodles from all over the world, but more importantly, places that Momofuku Ando went to when he was on his quest for discovering more about noodles, I guess. So if you go to this area, you can enjoy noodles from Malaysia, Thailand, Kazakhstan, Italy, really all over the world. And the layout is like an Asian market, and it's really cool and a total surprise to see this here. So I finally got my chicken ramen, and the size is adorable. It's so cute and small, which is excellent if you just want to try it. And you got to choose 2 toppings, and I chose chashu and negi, and I can't wait to dig in. So let's do this. Itadakimasu. Oh, that's really nice. It really tastes like chicken. I love that. It's really simple. The noodles are really nice as well, and they're just the right thickness. This is delightful. It's not a super strong flavor. It's quite light, quite comforting. I totally see why this is popular. It's fantastic. Oishii.
Hey, Robert.
I love how thick that piece of chashu was. It's so good. It's perfect. I'm gonna try the soup. That really tastes like chicken. That's really, really incredible. Wow. I would say this is probably really good if you're not that confident with instant ramen and you want a simple flavor that's pleasant. This would be the one to go for. You can't go wrong with chicken ramen. In my hands here, I think I have the craziest thing I've ever eaten, or at least I'm about to eat it, and that is cup noodle ice cream. And I was thinking maybe that the ice cream would be vanilla and it would just kind of look like cup noodle. Oh no, the ice cream is actually cup noodle soup flavor, and then the toppings are actually all the toppings you get on cup noodle. I have to try this. As soon as I saw it, I knew I must have it. It's showtime. Let's do this. Itadakimasu. That is the meatiest ice cream I've ever had. It shouldn't be delicious, but it is. I can't really explain it. The ice cream is not sweet at all. It's definitely creamy, it's salty, and the toppings are definitely the same toppings you get in cup noodles. So I could taste the meat, I could taste the ebi, I could taste the negi. Why do I love this? I shouldn't. On paper, if you explain this ice cream, it sounds insane, and it is, but why do I want more? The toppings provide crunch, which, I mean, you can like that on ice cream if you want. I find it really interesting to have crunchy toppings on ice cream. I want to try the ice cream by itself without the toppings because the toppings do have a really strong flavor. I'm in the gift shop right now and they have the cutest souvenirs here. So their number one selling product is this, and it is the chicken ramen mascot, but manju. And it's really, really cute. This bowl is so cute. And the mug too. Actually everything. Everything is cute. How many socks have you seen with a tail? Because I'm pretty sure this is the first pair I've ever seen, and they are so cute. I kind of want them. And then there'll just be this little yellow flap coming out the back of my shoes. Well, that's it for today's video, you guys. I had so much fun. It's so incredible that you can go somewhere, learn about the history, and then try crazy flavored ice creams and ramen from all over the world. I found it so fascinating. Also, I bought this bowl here with Hyoko-chan on it, and I cannot wait to use it. And I can't wait to try my own cup noodle as well. Anyway, I would love to hear your guys' thoughts in the comments section below. Let me know what your favorite flavor cup noodle is. I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!